Hey guys, today I'll be doing my 5th Q&A. Before we get started, I want to thank everybody who asked a question as well as everybody who supports these Q&As. We have some pretty funny and interesting questions for today. And like I said before, I'll be answering 6 to 7 questions each Q&A, so if your question didn't make it in this Q&A, then don't worry, it'll be in the next one. If you have a question you would like to see me answer, then leave it in the comment section down below. With that said, we'll start off this Q&A with a question asked by Little Nigga Jones. Pretty interesting name. He asked, do you think that Scorpion's apprentice is his son because they do look alike and they are from the same clan? That's a pretty interesting question. We already know that his name is Forrest Fox, but we don't really know a lot about him. I don't think that Forrest Fox is Scorpion's son because Scorpion's son died a long time ago. And if Quan Chi resurrected his son, then he should have white eyes, but if you look at the picture, he has normal looking eyes. But there's a possibility that Scorpion is rebuilding his clan, and that Forrest Fox is from Scorpion's new clan, because the symbol of the Scorpion that's on Forrest Fox's outfit isn't really the Shirairyu's symbol. So it might be a new clan that Scorpion is creating. But either way, I really don't think that Forrest Fox is Scorpion's son. Next question is from Andre Almadia. He said, love your videos. Do you think that Reiko is Shao Kahn's son? Thanks man, glad you enjoy them. I really like this question. Reiko's storyline has always been interesting to me, but I don't think he's Shao Kahn's son. In the original timeline, he was a general in Shao Kahn's army. He used to sneak into Shao Kahn's throne room and wear his helmet. That's because he always wanted to replace Shao Kahn but could never do it because Shao Kahn was there. A lot of people seem to think that Reiko might be Shao Kahn's son. There's always a possibility of that, but I personally don't think that Reiko is Shao Kahn's son. I mean, it doesn't make sense. If he is his son, then shouldn't he be a prince? Also, Reiko was with the Brotherhood of Shadows, so I'm not entirely sure how much of a chance there is that he is Shao Kahn's son. Either way, it would be a fun storyline to go with, and it would make Reiko a bit more interesting. Our next question is from Jack Morati. He asked, do you think that Sub-Zero will have a larger role in the story than he did in Mortal Kombat 9? Yes, I do think that Sub-Zero will have a big part in the story of Mortal Kombat X, especially if this Sub-Zero was Bihan, because if he is, then he was most likely saved by the Elder Gods and was made their champion. If you want to know more about that, I put a link in the description down below for a video I made about Sub-Zero's identity where I explain more about it. Also, there is a dialogue between Raiden and Sub-Zero where Raiden says to Sub-Zero, I am their protector, not you. Meaning that Sub-Zero is trying to be Earthrealm's protector. Maybe the Elder Gods want to replace Raiden because he made a lot of mistakes in Mortal Kombat 9 and caused the death of a lot of people. So it could be possible that they picked Sub-Zero to replace him. If what I'm saying is right, then most likely Sub-Zero will play a very major part in the story. Next question comes from Gazelle Fusu. I'm not entirely sure I pronounced that right, but he asked, do you think Sector or Cyrex or any other cyborgs will come back in Mortal Kombat X? I already made a video about a possible female cyborg in Mortal Kombat X, and I hope that would happen, because I would really like to see a female cyborg. Also, Sector is my favorite character, so I do hope he will return, but most likely he won't, because his voice actor won't be coming back for Mortal Kombat X, as well as Cyrex's voice actor. Some people think that Cyber Smoke might be in Mortal Kombat X, and that's a possibility, but I think there's most likely going to be a new cyborg. Either that or we won't be getting cyborgs at all. Next question is from Lagable07. He asked, do you think Onaga will be in Mortal Kombat X, and what could happen to Scorpion if Quan Chi dies? Will it affect him physically? Could he die? I don't think Onaga will be in Mortal Kombat X. He is not a very popular character, and he doesn't have many fans out there, but I would like to see him in the comics though. Or maybe a cameo in the story mode, but I'm pretty sure he won't be playable. Now, what could happen to Scorpion if Quan Chi dies? I really don't think anything will happen to Scorpion if Quan Chi dies. Quan Chi does not own Scorpion's soul, he only resurrected him. Scorpion chooses to serve Quan Chi, he does not have to do it, but he does it, because he feels like he owes Quan Chi for resurrecting him. So if Quan Chi dies, nothing will happen to Scorpion, except maybe he'll stop being so damn angry all the time. Next question is from Ryan Kellen. He asked, hey King of Velika, I know he died in Mortal Kombat 9, but do you think that Motaro will be revived in Mortal Kombat X as one of Quan Chi's enforcers, story mode only? Also, do you think that Kai will return in Mortal Kombat X as a playable character? I don't think we will ever see Motaro again, unfortunately, but I do hope I'm wrong about this, because I like Motaro. He's a pretty amazing and unique character to fight in games. But there's always a chance of him being in story mode only, and even that would be good. And as for Kai, I think he might return, but he still has the same problem that characters like Onaga and Jerick have. They are not very popular and they don't have many fans out there, which makes their chances a lot lower in returning. But I do hope we will see Kai as DLC. Next question is from Rachel Combat, and she asked, do you think that Tanya or Scarlet will return for Mortal Kombat X? Cool videos as always, my king. Well, thank you very much, my queen. I think Tanya has a better chance of coming back than Scarlet does. I will be doing a video topic about Scarlet pretty soon. So for now, I will talk about Tanya and why I think she will most likely be in. She has a lot of fans out there, people that like her and want her to be in. That automatically makes her chances of being in Mortal Kombat X high. Also, if you guys didn't know, Tanya is actually named after Ed Boon's sister. And if Ed Boon likes a character, then that character will most likely have a high chance of being in Mortal Kombat X. Not only that, but a few months ago there were rumors that an X-ray was tested in Mortal Kombat X that looks like Tanya's fatality from Mortal Kombat 4. And that's why I think she has a high chance of being in Mortal Kombat X. We have one last question. And yes, I know I said I'll only be answering 6 to 7 questions each episode, but I'm going to break the rules for a big fan of mine. So our last question is from an awesome fan, Salvador Hernandez, who asked, do you think they'll bring back Cyber Smoke? Leave him as human, because I prefer Cyber Smoke. Also, what the fuck happened to Cyber Sub-Zero? I never understood his ending in Mortal Kombat 9. All I can get from it is that Shao Kahn's soul possesses Cyber Sub-Zero's body and transforms him. What was the whole deal with that? Nice videos, keep up the good work. Thanks man. I don't think Cyber Smoke will be back, but it could still be possible. Cyber Smoke was a pretty cool character and very fun to play as, especially in Deception when he was with Noob. But the whole point of the reboot was to fix mistakes they did in the past, and apparently they think that Cyber Smoke was a mistake. That's why they left him as a human this time around. As for Cyber Sub-Zero's ending, all that I know is he gets possessed by Shao Kahn. I made a video all back about a theory that relates to his ending, so you might want to check that out. And now we go on to our final segment, question of the Q&A. Last Q&A question was, if Scorpion and Frost had sex, would Frost melt or would Scorpion's dick freeze? And here's what you guys answered. And the winner is... Khalil Kofil. He had a pretty funny answer. He said all Scorpion and Frost have to do is use Trojan fire and ice condoms. So pretty much the moral of the story is if you have safe sex, nobody will get hurt. This Q&A question is, what would you do if you have the ability of shapeshifting like Shang Tsung? People who come up with creative or funny answers will show up in my next Q&A at the end of the video. If you like the Q&A series, then make sure to slap that like button. Also, if you share this video with your friends, then I will start using Trojan fire condoms. And if you are new to my channel, then click that subscribe button for more amazing videos. And as always guys, stay awesome.